Hello everybody. Today we are flying in Ordos, China, which for some period of time has been considered a ghost city, but obviously it's not totally a ghost city, but a lot of the buildings and structures are kind of unknown. So we're flying around in 150, and I took off from Ordos Enyon Horo Airport, which was rebuilt in, I think, like 2015 or something like that. But it's a pretty good sized airport. Let me see if I can get down below this scud line here. This is a very interesting place to fly around. The high rises and buildings are, I don't know, they're just very unique looking. And you know, it was it was called a ghost city for a long time, that the structures were built but there was never anybody living in them. And I think that's still true today, that a lot of these buildings are not being used, and it's part of China's real estate system within their country for people to own property. Now, this park, for example, is very interesting looking from the air. When you look at it, you wonder what exactly is it representing down here. Very interesting. And of course, this is the Inner Mongolia region, and quite a bit of history in this area. But again, these buildings, the features and the colors are fascinating to me, with the blues, the light blues, the purples, pink, red. But you look at all this and you just think, wow, out in the middle of nowhere, there's this big metropolis city. But yet, if you read and do some research on YouTube or Google, you'll see that excuse me, there is opinions that a lot of this is a ghost city with buildings that exist, but there are no residents. So I just thought I'd fly around here because I was getting interested in reading about the, I think there's 50 known ghost cities within China. And just periodically I'm going to check on those, because it just interests me how you can put so much money into buildings such as these, but not have anyone living inside of them. And from what I understand, some of these buildings are just that. They're structures. They're not completed inside. It's not like you could get a room or a townhouse or an apartment inside this thing and just move in. That's not going to happen. The buildings are basically just shells. But you can purchase part of that building. You can own part of it. very complicated, but if you read about the Chinese real estate system, about owning property, it's very, very interesting. And I am not an expert on it by any means. It just interests me that the fact that the Chinese population is so big, but yet they have places like this that are above the ground with nobody in them. It's kind of weird, to say the least. Now there are old structures here, which, you know, are probably your original community buildings that have been established, over years and years and years. That's for sure. You can see that in the outskirts of this city. But how many places have you flown over where you see purple rooftops, pink rooftops, blue, light blue, dark blue, medium blue, that just really stand out? And if you look on the maps, the aerial maps, satellite maps, you will see those colors. So it's not something that's just represented within Flight Sim. Very amazing to me. You can see we're heading back to the airport of Eden Oral. Got a 9,000 foot runway. It's a pretty big airport. But again, look at these colors. Just amazing. I wonder what this looks like from, the space station position in the sky. Looking down on something like this would be amazing, because you would think it would really stand out. Just kind of eerie looking to me. It's kind of like you think, okay, let's build this monstrous city and let's start moving people in. But that's not what is happening here. Very unique. And then if you look right over here, you'll see a golf course. That's amazing to me. And out here in the middle of Inner Mongolia. Beautiful golf course. Wow. It's amazing. All right, we'll put a notch of flaps in. Yeah, so this airport here is not, I mean, it's been rebuilt, but it's even after the rebuild, it's a pretty good sized airport. Of course, it's not modeled, you know, very highly like, say, Miami International is on Flight Sim, but you can roughly get an idea about the size of this airport. Big terminal over here on the left. Just wanting to float today. So anyway, I just thought I would do a quick video on this. So if you get a chance, yeah, go to Zulu Bravo Delta Sierra, and it's the Ordos China Airport. And if you fly at about 320, 330, 320 degrees, it'll take you into the main portions of the let me make sure I get this town right here. I will I will put it in the description. But you have the airport information, and like I said, if you take off from there and hit about 320, 330, and just keep flying, it'll take you over the city, and just fly around, look at that, and see what's your opinion about what exactly is going on there. It's astonishing to me to see that kind of build up. And if you read a little about it on some of the YouTube videos that are out, and also Google, it's got some very interesting information out there about this city that exists here. Okay, that's all I got from now, and I'll talk to you all later.